so that everyone, and I'm sure I do not have to explain, you are all senior officials and very much aware of what I'm about to say. What you read on paper materializes when it's said loud in court. The impact, the tone is not reflected on paper. It's heard and experienced when you are in court. So the actual sentence, yes, must be determined. Having done the groundwork and the summaries, that has all been done. But to say proceed when I've just heard a whole lot of additional information, I have to structure and
I have absolutely no problem. Federation is adjourning us to a date to be advised.
No, we've got 2 days and I intend to do our utmost to reach our end goal. I just don't want to say and commit after I've explained why, and you all know, when you read and when someone says it's a different, totally different impact when you hear and when you read in your office. It's then you go back, as you say, you retire, not yet though, and you combine the two. So that is what I intend doing this afternoon. So we can, sorry, I see you're keeping you on your feet, but you are free to take a seat. I can go to the extent of, just so that we don't waste time at 9 a.m., to place the counts and the penalty clauses and the formalities on record, because that's not something I have to prepare. It's a fact before all of us, but I need to place it on record. I can do that, or we can say 9 a.m., but I'm not going to go beyond that. So.
Lady, we are just in your hands.
I think it's inconvenient for everyone for me to come back. I will ask you, and maybe you can advocate Otis, Caesar, your client. I'm thinking of all the media stations and such to return for me to read out a formality which is known to all, or come back at 9 a.m. But I intend, as I say, not to go beyond and for us to reach our goal as planned.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Then your word is my command.
I agree.
Agree, Advocate Caesar?
I agree.
All defense?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, live visuals from the Magistrate Court at the city of Ukombo in the Eastern Cape. As you would have heard there, a bit of an exchange between EFF leader Julius Malema's legal representative Tembeka Toby and the magistrate, who was seeking at least to understand when they can expect a judgment. The magistrate going to emphasize that it would be quite difficult, given that when one presents oral submissions or oral arguments as opposed to the papers that would have been filed in their heads of argument, is completely different, and would a need for her to apply her mind even further. That today, when you have oral presentations, it then reinforces what she would have read throughout the period when they were on recess, if you will. So stating that most certainly, in this respect, they cannot expect a judgment today or sentencing today, but rather that they should meet tomorrow, as was stipulated that they would provide 2 days specifically to deal with pre-sentencing hearings. As you can see there, Julius Malema on the screen, pre-sentencing proceedings for today, now wrapped up until tomorrow. Now, Malema was, among others, found guilty of discharging a firearm at the